What's up, wrestling fans? Bearfang here, back with another video. It's been a little while since I made a video. There's been a lot of stuff going on, so I apologize for that, but we should be back in full force, ready to go. Today, we are going to be looking at the WWE 2K26 trailer that was released yesterday during the Royal Rumble, which was a great PLE. I had a great time watching it, and you know, ones to this guy for the OTC for winning the Royal Rumble once again in his career. But like I said, today we're going to be watching the WWE 2K26 trailer. We're going to be talking about a few of the things that we see in there, some of the things returning, and then we'll go from there. So without further ado, I'm going to remove myself. We're going to go ahead and watch this trailer.
He's rude. He's controversial. CM Punk is in the building. From the heavens, diving straight back down to hell. Things are really heating up. Oh yeah, locked and loaded.
There's nothing between Punk and McIntyre but pure hatred.
She's setting it up, devil's kiss. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Okay, so there was a lot of stuff in that trailer. I thought it was really good, if I'm being completely honest. There's a lot of stuff returning. I'm really excited about this game, about some of the things that they're bringing back into the 2K series that should have been there in the first place. But we're going to go ahead and go back, and we're going to do what we would typically do, kind of slow it down some, and turn the volume off. We'll see if we can kind of get some things that we may have missed in there. Funny, he's got the little tattoo on his leg. I'm not sure what everyone else is thinking of this game. We talked about it a little bit on my channel on some shorts. There's 4 editions of the game. I think the characters look incredible. Dominic has that little tattoo on his neck already. And you saw at the end Joe Hendry, which is super cool. Seth Rollins has got his update. Grande Americano is the new Grande Americano and not the old Grande Americano, which we did see return, the original El Grande Americano. Penta looks great, by the way. And there's Cody Rhodes. Logan Paul, that he kind of messed up that move during the Rumble, but, you know, that's okay. Big old spear to Randy. We just get a good shot of some of the characters. Here's one thing I'm excited for, but at the same time, I'm a little annoyed because I have seen better fire in a video game like 20 years ago. So I really hope it doesn't look like this in the game. This looks very straight line. Like there doesn't look like there's any depth to the fire in here. So I really hope it doesn't look like that in the game, because it would kind of ruin Inferno matches if it didn't look super realistic. But I'm still excited that we're getting Inferno matches back. It's been a long time. We get a good look at the Kane that everyone's been wanting. So that's awesome that we get this version of Kane once again. Undertaker. Yeah, you can kind of see the fire looks a little wonky. And you do see the way it's supposed to be when you slam someone in an Inferno match. The fire rises up. So I'm really glad that we're getting that back. It's interesting that they're putting this back in 2K26 already, because normally they don't put a new match type in there until it's done on television. Like for this year, for an example, you'll see the dumpster matches. They had a few dumpster matches, maybe one dumpster match. It was Chelsea Green and Michin, I think. And then they put it in the game. They haven't had an Inferno match. The same thing with 3 Stages of Hell. They had a 3 Stages of Hell match. That's now in the game. So interesting that they put Inferno matches back in the game, and they haven't even had one on television. I'm assuming it's just because of the Attitude Era modes that they're going for. I don't know. But I really hope the fire looks a little better. And like I said, there's the dumpster match. We had this match actually, Chelsea Green and Michin. That's kind of cool. I'm not really sure if that happened on 2K25 where you could walk on the barricade like that. I know you can get up on the barricade and do moves, but I don't remember ever doing something like that. So that's kind of cool that they added that into there. Closing the dumpster. Got some CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Crown Jewel action. One of probably their best rivalries in a long time. It was a good transition into Rhea. It kind of looks like... Might have been a little too far back. It kind of looks like we're getting better weapon integration with moves. Like you can specifically powerbomb onto the steps. I know in years past you would just kind of put things there and you would get slammed on top of it. This looks like it was meant to kind of be like that. I don't know. This is also very interesting. I do know that the island is returning in 2K26. It's going to be built a little bit differently. Apparently it's going to be based off of, I think, 3 factions. I don't know if this is part of it, like if this is one of the arenas on the new version of the island. You see the shopping cart there, another new weapon that we're getting in this game, which is great. It's kind of interesting, Natalya versus Finn Balor, but we have confirmed, of course, intergender matches are still in this game, which is good that we didn't lose that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting shoving Finn off of this ledge. Got Io. Got Eddie Guerrero. We got some NXT. This was pretty cool. So you can now stack 2 tables on top of each other and put someone through it. Something I don't know if you've ever been able to do in a 2K version of these video games. But now you can put tables, stack tables on top of each other, which is great. That is super cool. This is also something new, something that they've been doing maybe over the last year or two, is they have the championship on the pedestal. It looks like you can now grab the championship during a match and use it. And the physics of the belt actually look pretty decent. Pretty decent, I would say. We got the Money in the Bank ladder match. Booker T kind of going crazy. And there you see getting put through 2 tables. So sorry, Kofi. You got put through 2 tables. But I'm really excited that that's coming into the game. Yeah, see, he just whipped him with the belt there that he picked up. And we saw from before, I guess Kane lost this match. He's getting the fire put out. The Undertaker winning the Inferno match. This is something I have been waiting for a very, very long time. Thumbtacks are back in WWE 2K. Thumbtacks are back. So now you can go into the ring, grab a little bag, and throw thumbtacks in the ring, which I have also heard that the blood mechanics in this game are going to be much more graphic and visual. Like, you're going to be able to see it a lot more instead of it just popping up on your character's head and it just staying there, which makes sense. If there's tacks on the floor, there's going to be different aspects of blood coming from the superstar. We've got some backstage again, jumping off the SmackDown fist. We had that in 25. We got 2 versions of Punk right there. We got the Ring of Honor version of Punk facing the current version of Punk, which is awesome. That is really cool that we get to see that. Maybe that's like a dream match thing for the showcase. Again, here's another example of someone getting put through 2 tables that you saw in the cell. Through a cell, through the 2 tables. I really hope that they've done a little more work on the Hell in a Cell crashing through the top, because it's never really looked right. It's always been like somebody smacks onto it, sits there, and then it falls like a split second later. It's not seamless. So I hope that's kind of gotten updated a little bit. But you see Liv Morgan going through 2 tables there, and then back into a little CM Punk. We got the early WWE CM Punk ECW time frame, which is really cool. And there you see all 4 versions of the game. Like I said, I've covered this on my channel already. We got the standard mode CM Punk, the King of Kings Deluxe Edition, the Attitude Era Edition, and the Monday Night War Edition. They're going to get expensive. We've got $70, $100, $130, $150. So you definitely have to step up in price when it comes to these. The Monday Night War Edition obviously being their biggest edition that has everything. If you get any edition other than the standard edition, you do get to play it a week early. So it's available March 13th, but the rest of them are available March 6th if you get an upgraded edition, which they typically do. So they're keeping that on track. And then, of course, the pre-order bonus, Joe Hendry. If you pre-order, you get the Joe Hendry pack, the shirt, My Faction Evo card, and the My Superstar Island emote, Joe Hendry spin. And I think that's all. Is there. Yep, that is all that we have. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to drop a like and a sub on the channel, and comment down below which version you are thinking of getting. Are you getting the standard, the deluxe, or one of the special editions? Me personally, I don't want to spend the money, but I really want the Monday Night War edition. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. I really love the cover for the King of Kings edition. But I think I'm going to get the Monday Night War edition. Also, if you guys have seen anything about my wrestling game collection, we have every cover. So we need to know which one we are going to print for the collection. I have some special editions. So I might as well just bring it up. So I've got a few of the regular ones, but I also have a few. That's not a deluxe. I have some deluxe editions that we have. I've got a special edition of the 2K23. We got the Icon edition. Obviously, last year we got the Bloodline edition of 2K25. So I need to know which one I'm going to be printing this year. I'm leaning towards the Attitude Era edition, even though I'm going to probably get the Monday Night War edition. The Attitude Era edition looks incredible, so I'm leaning towards printing that one. But I don't know what you guys think. Let me know which one you guys would want physically, and I'll kind of make a decision based off of what you guys think. But again, please make sure to drop a like on the video and a sub on the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.